Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive into the cards, see what's in store with a message from Spirit. This week I'm using the Mystical Shaman Pocket Deck. So let's see what's in store. How was your day yesterday? What did you do for yourself? Feel free to leave a message in the comments sharing how you opened to love for you yesterday. Okay, let's see. What are the cards going to say today? Spirit, where are you? They're like, hi, we're right here. Oh, okay, let's see. Interesting, they're saying actually many of you held space for yourselves very well. And they want to give you credit for that yesterday. You held space for yourself very well. And the concept of love and opening to it, they're saying so many of you get it and they love that. So cool. So cool. Okay, let's see what's in the cards. Interesting. Okay, so there's an interesting energy of like, now that you've opened up, there's a journey for you. There's an experience waiting for you. And these are all the parts. Okay, so the first card is the Sweat Lodge. And this can represent a bunch of different things, but basically the thing that they want to focus on is going inward, go inside. And you can see this person is walking into a sweat lodge. And if anybody has ever done an indigenous sweat, I have before, and it was really like so introspective. And I remember during the experience, I got a lot from it, but after the experience, it just like doubled. Like the amount of information and things that came to me after the sweat, like the day later that evening, was so much. And so Spirit is saying, now with your experience of opening up your heart, go deeper and explore. And this to me feels like an exciting explore. Like now that maybe, again, general message, but for many of you, you realize you don't have as many limitations as you thought, or as much guarding around your heart space, or maybe you did and you let a lot of it crumble. Whatever it is there was a big opening for a lot of you, and a lot of you stepped into it, kind of like in this card. And they're saying now that you're stepping into it, go deeper, because there's a lot of beauty waiting to like shower you in there. And it's interesting, Spirit used the word shower because we also have this Rainmaker card, which is so cool because this month there's been emphasis on the rain, on dancing in the rain, on changing your perspective of rain being annoying and disruptive to literally dancing in the rain. And Spirit is like, there's so much goodness to shower you in this. And if you think about it too, like a sweat, they pour water on the hot stone, so it's very, very moist in there. Like you come out drenched, but you feel so cleansed from the sacred smoke, and like you don't even smell smoky. You actually smell like beautifully fresh. It's so interesting. And it's this idea of entering into that space and coming out renewed, where you can dance in the rain. So there's that emphasis again. Now, the other thing they really want to mention though is you're in a position now, if you go deeper, to gather. This Gatherer card really speaks about the idea of harvest, but it's like the idea of gathering up all the parts. And these are like the good things. These are, they're showing me like a checklist of things, and they're calling them dreams and desires. So like it's for you to gather the energy of your dreams and desires. Ones that Spirit has also been walking with you hand in hand and recognizes your list, if we could call it that. It's time to gather up that energy now, to bring it all towards you. And for many of you, you will experience this through kind of like a vision state. So whether it be your dreams, I've talked about dreams being really active. I talked about this in the light worker circles that I'm doing. There was a big emphasis on opening up the clairvoyance and all of that. Our dream state, our meditative state, even just kind of when you like daydream in the day, it's going to be very visual for many of you. And what that visual is doing is it's giving you the cues of what you're gathering, of what you're harvesting. And so if you really kind of open up to the experiences you've had and go deeper, you have a potential to gather such valuable goodness with the ability to see it. Now, Spirit is also saying, remind them the seeing is not just limited to vision state, but also what you see in your reality. Like number patterns, certain animal symbols or signs that are specific to you, things on like a commercial or a TV show that is literally what you were just talking about. There's many ways that you can see the aspects that you are gathering. And an example they're showing me is, again, if we stick with the idea of love and divine partnership, which is very much on the table this month, say your manifestation is you always have this vision or this recurring dream of meeting this divine partner at a coffee shop and whatever they're wearing, or there's music that's specific to it. Say there's cello music in the background, and that's what you keep visualizing, and then you start to actually see that manifest in your reality. Say you're in that coffee shop and there's cello music playing and you're like, oh my goodness, this is like part of my dream or something, right? Or say you're in that coffee shop, there's cello music playing, and you see this person walk in that looks similar to the one you keep envisioning in your mind. And maybe that person walks in with their spouse. But it doesn't mean it's that person. It means the idea that you are manifesting is coming into form. So, or it could be that exact person that walks in and recognizes you. And then there's just these like fireworks. There are so many ways it can happen. However, what I'm getting at is the universe is wanting to show you the manifestations of what you're bringing into your reality. And when you gather up all the goodness from going a little deeper into this heart space that you've opened up, you bring in more clarity, more energy to help manifest that into your reality so you can literally see it. So whether you're seeing it in dream state and you're like, yes, that's what I want, please bring it in, or you're seeing flashes of it in your meditation, or you're seeing, Spirit is calling it echoes. You're seeing echoes of it in your physical reality. And those echoes are like the music playing that you always feel you hear in your vision, or a person that's like a doppelganger for your person. Those are echoes, and those echoes are getting closer and closer and closer instead of farther away. So this is really cool. So allow your perspective to shift a little bit, dance in the rain, whatever that may be, and allow the universe and your heart space to shower you in a completely new way. Shower you with love and goodness, awakening and clarity. So cool, because clarity is a big feature into the weekend. I love that. All right, I will leave that with all of you for today. I do want to also mention, so next Wednesday, I'm going to be hosting Cosmic Consciousness. It is going to be a very good one, following some energy of the themes for this week. I'm going to do a little teaser and leave it like that, but I'll talk about it more as we go along. So if you haven't already, check out Cosmic Consciousness at avalonspirit.com. It's so much fun. We do deep dives into cool topics, always led by Spirit. And so I hope to see you there. All right, everyone, have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.